So huge news if you're a Chrysler fan. One of the biggest things that I've heard is, TK, why don't they just bring back the Chrysler 300, right? Well, I've been talking to sources off and on today with different things that were going on between Elkin meeting with the president and some of the other internal stuff that's going on with Stellantis. I have some huge stories. I'm just trying to buckle down on a couple more sources to make sure that I'm not just dropping some, this is super sensational if it's legit. Oh my God. But something that's also sensational is Chrysler, who is supposed to go all electric by 2028, is going back to gas. I told you guys previously, and I showed you guys internal images, documents, things from their computer screens on production and what they were going to be building, that they had two vehicles that they were going to make. And one of those was not the smaller SUV. One was the larger Chrysler Aspen, if that's what they're going to call it. And the other one was a vehicle. Well, come to find out that those vehicles on the data sheet don't require a big battery like we see on the Charger. They're also going to be built, it looks like, in Canada, because it will be built on the same exact platform as the Dodge Charger. They could be bringing back the Chrysler 300 on that same chassis and platform as the Dodge Charger Daytona EV. Now, we know that the Charger also has the six-pack inline six Hurricane variant that is coming out this summer, and it would be very interesting to see if Stellantis throws Chrysler a bone here and brings back the 300. Now, my sources are saying they haven't settled on any name on either of these vehicles yet, and I can verify that because when we look at the information that's in there, it just has the platform information, not the name of the vehicle on anything. None of the parts, nothing yet. It all has this internal code on it. That's it. But we do know that it went from 3 down to 2 because evidently, I guess the airflow or whatever they were going to call this mid-size SUV at Chrysler couldn't be as quickly redesigned to be able to operate off of a Hurricane or other gas engines like a Pentastar. And that's some of the things that we're hearing is that there will be a Hurricane option of this car and a 3.6 Pentastar version of this car. Sound like the Chrysler 300? Because they did that. They went from the Hemi to the 3.6. It'll be very, very interesting. Now, could Chrysler get it right this time? They never officially put the Hellcat engine in a Chrysler product. You want to bring Chrysler back? You want to bring a Chrysler car back that gets the people excited in a car format? You make Chrysler have the Hellcat engine first. You put out a 300, a Concorde, a New Yorker, whatever you want to call this thing, with a Hellcat engine in it, won't be able to keep them on the lot. They will be gone. Sold before they even get delivered. You know it. I know it. I think it's interesting to see that they're making these moves for Chrysler. And Stellantis as a whole, as a brand, is pulling back from this electrification crap. But anyways, short video. I want to know what you guys think about this Chrysler news in the comments section down below. Do you think this was actual Christine Fuel or Chris Fuel, whatever she wants to call herself, that did this? Or is this more influence of Tim Kuniskis talking to John Elkin come in here and have a conversation with the President of the United States, and them saying, hey, we're just not doing it. You're not getting any credits. If you import these things, you're going to pay tariffs on them. You're going to lose money on every unit you bring in. Seems like common sense for them to get back to making stuff that people want, like gas engine products. Common sense. It's finally making a comeback. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.